Okay, y'all. This area of campus is called Cullen Family Plaza. These fountains and all these beautiful things used to actually not be here. It used to be a small little reflecting pond, but then in 2001, when Tropical Storm Allison came by, it destroyed the reflecting pond, and two of our U of H alumni, John and Rebecca Moore, were absolutely devastated because they fell in love here. John proposed to Rebecca here, and since they had so many memories tied to this place, they decided to donate $1 million to restore the fountains and make this beautiful place that we now have here. So students come here all the time to hang out and chill, take pictures. When you graduate, you'll most likely take your pictures over here. So it's really like a staplehood of the university. It's on like all our pamphlets and brochures. You're always going to see a picture of Cullen Family Plaza. Along with the fountains, John and Rebecca Moore also donated our two bronze cougar statues, Shasta and his girlfriend Sasha. Does anyone know the story behind the hand sign? Our cougar hand sign? Okay, that's okay. So in 1953, we were playing a football game with the school down in Austin. If you know the name, that's great. If you don't, that's even better. So basically, we were playing a football game. It was an away game, and this is back when we had a live mascot on campus. So we brought Shasta to the game, and during the transportation, her claw actually got stuck in the cage and it fell off. So yeah, I know. So then a couple of the opposing team members saw this, and they started mocking us, going like this, for the missing claw, and it was really mean, and then they beat us during that game. But do not fear, in 1968, we played them again. This time we tied, but then in 1976, we played them again, and this time we absolutely destroyed them. We kind of flipped the switch, turned the tables, and now this is our hand sign. So it kind of shows that we may not always be triumphant, we may not always come out as number one, but we do not stay defeated. We always keep working hard, and that's the Cougar spirit. Alright? Okay. Now we're gonna, real quickly, we're gonna do a chant. I wanna beat that group. I don't know if they're gonna do it yet, but it's okay. I want us to be way louder than them, okay? Can I trust y'all with that? Yeah. Okay. Ready? Whose house?
Whose house?
Whose house?
Whose house?
Whose house?
Whose house?
We did great. I already know we're gonna do better than them. Okay. We'll see.
They got more kids. They got more
Okay, y'all are better.
That's what all the guys would say.
This building right behind you, that's the CPW Cullen building. All of our administrative services are in that building, and also the Learning Abroad office is in that building. It also houses the office of our, oh my god, thank you. It also houses the office of our Chancellor and President of the University. Chancellor. Thank you. Thank you, friend. It also houses the office of our President and Chancellor, Queen Rena Couture. I call her our Queen because she is our Lord and Savior. She is the best. Ever since she's come to the university, we have really improved over the past 10 years. She brought our university to a Tier 1 research university. Only 3 schools in Texas have that honor, so we love her. You want to go to college too? I don't know much about college. Well, there's always community college. I mean, like, we hear it's like school spirit. I mean, your parents from UTN and another person's parents from A&M, you can't be friends. Yeah, all my cousins. Like, I'm happy with that one. I'm going to be in college. I don't know. I want to go to college, and I don't want to be in the United States. Go to college. I'll go anywhere. That actually sounds nice. This is the MD Anderson Library. It opens up at 6 a.m. and closes at 1:45 every single day, except during final season when it's open 24 hours. All right, in the library, we have 3 different study zones. We have the silent zone, the quiet zone, and the group study zone. So the silent zone is completely silent. You can't have your phone on. It's pin drop silent. You can literally hear. It's kind of crazy how silent it is. And then the quiet zone, you can have your phone on. There can be a little bit of whispering. And then the group study zone is where study groups will come and meet. There's going to be a lot of chatting. It's going to be pretty hectic. So find the zone that works for you. Find what kind of environment you like. I personally like the quiet zone because the silent zone kind of freaks me out. And then the group study zone is kind of distracting. So find whichever zone works for you. As I mentioned before, during final season, the library is open 24 hours. And we also have a bunch of services that we provide for our students during final season. So we'll serve breakfast for dinner. So we'll have like red velvet pancakes, donuts. They'll come inside and serve you that. We also bring in dogs, so you can pet dogs while you're studying. It's a good stress relief. And there'll also be goats outside the library. So, yeah, it's really cute. You can check out 99 books at a time, and it's a UH system. So if there's a book at UH Sugarland and you need it, you can do that. You just have to go up to the librarian, tell them I want this book, but it's at UH Sugarland, and then they'll drive it over here. Okay? Okay, we're gonna go.
I want free food. But I don't know anymore. I wanted to make a
Can anyone guess how deep this fountain is? Can anyone guess how deep it is?
5 feet.
Yeah, okay, that was right. How'd you know? Just guess? Okay, that's good. That's the deepest fountain on campus. You can swim in it, but you have to pay a fine of $200. So I recommend not swimming. Go ahead.
5 feet.
5 feet. What? But I can really.
Hey, y'all want to do the chant again?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You guys want to do the chant?
Sure.
It's okay. Okay, y'all ready?
Y'all want to do it again?
I know.
Okay, that's fine.
And what's this? Like, I saw it more than one time.
That is, so clubs will have like bake sales to raise money. So they'll like set up little tables and they'll sell like, baked goods, soda, things like that.
Yeah. I don't like the taste of red though.
This area is called Philip Guthrie Hoffman Breezeway. Philip Guthrie Hoffman was our longest-serving president and chancellor of the University of Houston. This is called the Breezeway because of the cool breeze that blows through. It's really nice, especially during the hot Houston weather. You have a nice little breeze to kind of cool you down while you're walking from class to class. Also, clubs will have bake sales and promotional events in this breezeway. As you can see, there's one over there. So they'll be selling baked goods to you, soda, pretty much everything that's really unhealthy, and it's all really cheap, so it's really tempting. Okay? Can everyone hear me?
I don't even know places in the West Side. I've never
I would recommend seeking out the coaches and talking to them because we are a Division I sports school, so we do have really good athletics here. Yeah, talk to the coaches because they go out scouting people to join their team. That's kind of how athletics works. Yeah, I don't know that much about athletics, but I know you do. Yeah. What sport do you
What's the UH farmer market?
The UH Farmers Market. So I think every 2 weeks, a bunch of farmers from around the Houston area will come in and sell us their all of their products, and they're all like organic and very healthy, and they're usually pretty affordable. College food is usually pretty affordable, so it's nice that we have a farmers market over here. Cool.
You have to go play for the JV team next year. It's cold. Only because you haven't played football for the West Side. It's just the truth.
Okay, y'all, this building right behind me, this is the central power plant. It is fully run on hydroelectricity, so running water. Fun fact, if the city of Houston has a blackout or we have a power outage or anything of that kind of sort, you can't complain to your professors that you weren't able to turn in your assignments because this power plant will keep us running for 7 days. So don't try that excuse, it won't work. Next to the power plant is the Cullen College of Engineering. So we're all engineering students here, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Our engineering school is really great. It is ranked number 69 in the nation. 80% of our undergraduates find jobs in the greater Houston area upon graduation. A great thing about being in Houston for college is that there are a lot of companies here that are looking for interns and research assistants. So when the career fair comes to the university, you can talk to a lot of different companies and give your resumes to them, seek out internships and things like that. So that's something to keep in mind if you want to go to the University of Houston for engineering. All right? Okay, next to the Cullen College of Engineering is the College of Architecture. We're a great College of Architecture. It is our only dedicated 5-year undergraduate program. So it's very rigorous, it's very intense. Our students are known as unicorns because you never see them outside of the architecture building. They literally have showers in the architecture building. If you're pulling an all-nighter and you need to freshen up, you can do that there. I'm not kidding when I say I don't see them. Like, I have a friend who's in architecture. I haven't seen her since the first week of school. So, yeah, it's pretty intense what they do. And then the building behind us is the College of Technology. It's the oldest college on campus and the 3rd oldest building on campus. But if you do major in technology, keep in mind most of your classes are going to be taking place at the UH Sugar Land campus. All right? Okay. Do we have any questions? I know I'm going kind of fast. Any questions? Any questions about engineering? Okay. All right. Cool.
Besides, okay, let's get into what about me?
Can anyone guess how many floors the library has?
How many floors?
How many floors?
1, 2,
5. 4?
6.
5. 6. 5. Okay, we actually have 8 floors. Oh, yeah. Underground. There's a basement. but not including the basement, we have 8 floors. Oh. If y'all want to move this way, so no fault. Oh, me too. I'm like, where is it?
So what's this?
This is CBB, classrooms and business school.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to talk about it.
Oh.
Okay, y'all, this building right behind you, this is our classroom and business building. We have a couple of really cool things in this building. So we have the writing center. If you need any help with your essays, if you're applying for something and you need it to be revised and look really polished, you can go to the writing center and they will edit it for free. It's covered in your tuition. I know I need to go there because I'm a terrible writer. Yeah, but we don't have to talk about that. We also have one of our CASA testing locations in this building. So CASA is our testing service. Many of our classrooms are too big to administer tests during class. So what you do is you go online, log into your CASA account, find a time that works for you to take your exam. You'll go into this building, sign in, and you'll enter a computer lab where you'll take your test, and there will be proctors walking around making sure there's no cheating or academic dishonesty. Okay? Also, this is one of them. The other CASA testing location is in Agnes Arnold, which is next to the library. And then we have another CASA testing location in Garrison, which is next to the stadium. And the Garrison testing location also has math tutoring. Okay? This building over here, this is Melcher Hall. This is, Melcher Hall is for business students, but this area is the business area. I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place. But Melcher is where you're gonna be taking most of your business classes like accounting, econ, MIS, anything like that will be in Melcher Hall. Melcher has a Starbucks on the second floor, so you always see business people walking around with Starbucks in their professional attire. They look like they're like going to work all the time. It's whatever. They also have a live stock ticker inside Melcher Hall, so if you're interested in stocks and finances, go to Melcher Hall and check that out. I don't know anything about it, so I never check it out. But yeah, do we have any questions? Okay.
Oh, can I ask you one thing before we go? Yeah. So if you're an engineering student, would most of your classes be kind of on one side of campus, or do they try to keep your schedule arranged that way so that you don't walk all over?
So you do choose your own schedule. So you can choose your own classes, and then you'll see like where your classrooms are. So you kind of will get an idea of how much you're going to be walking. I will say freshman and sophomore year, you probably are going to be walking around a lot because you'll have more general classes.
Yeah.
Like I have to take like English.
And that might only be offered on this side of campus,
Right,
so you wouldn't have a choice.
Exactly. So you don't really have a choice your freshman and sophomore years, but later on, like junior and senior year, when you're pretty much only taking major specific classes, you're gonna pretty much be designated to one year. Yeah. So right now, I'm walking around all the time. That's my exercise for the day, so it's fine. All right.
Did you explain about this one?
This is student center notes. I'm gonna explain it in a second.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Student Center Plaza, we have Student Center North and Student Center South. So Student Center North, this is where a lot of our official offices are. So the LGBTQ Resource Center, Women and Gender Resource Center, Veteran Services Office, those will all be in Student Center North. So if you have any questions related to that, you'll go to Student Center North. We also have our Center for Student Involvement at Student Center North. So if you want to be a part of any type of organization, if you have any questions about like Greek life, you'll go over there and they can get you hooked onto something. I'm part of 2 organizations on campus. One of them is this organization. This is UH Ambassadors. We go around giving campus tours, talk to prospective students, anything in that kind of alleyway. That's what I kind of do. I'm also part of Indian Students Association, which is an association of Indian students. Pretty explanatory. What kind of clubs are y'all a part of?
We got.
Okay.
This is a club.
Cool. We have 600 organizations on campus. So if you think you're not going to find something that will interest you, I doubt it because we have 600. But if you come across nothing that interests you, you can also start your own club. You just need a faculty member and a small group of students that are interested, and you don't have to pay a fee or anything, and you can start your own club. It's pretty cool. Student Center South, that was the building y'all were sitting in before we headed out on our tour. So the main floor, as y'all could see, it was really busy, it was really hectic. It's called the living room on campus because students come there all the time to just like chill, hang out, study, whatever you want to do, you can do it in Student Center South. The first floor, the main floor, we have a couple of food options. We have Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Panda Express, Freshies, and we have Shasta's cones. Shasta's cones, on Monday after the game, if we win, we get $1 ice cream. So good news for everyone. It's really great. On the second floor where y'all were sitting, that big room, that's the Houston room. That's where most of your new student orientation is going to be taking place. A lot of big events will be taking place on the second floor because we have a lot of event rooms and ballrooms for a lot of people to gather and do whatever. You can also rent out private study rooms on the second floor of the student center. So if you want to study in a quieter area, you can do that. On the basement floor, we have our Barnes & Noble. The Barnes & Noble on the basement floor has only like textbooks, clickers, anything related to academics. There's also a Barnes & Noble on the main floor, but that has only like spiritware, UH regalia, fun stuff, nothing boring. Yeah. We also have a games room on the basement floor. So if you want to play pool, if you want to do some bowling, you can do it there. Okay? Any questions? No? Okay, that's cool. We're gonna go with ballot.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, hardness. Students, make a way.
Can she make a puppy's pose?
Yeah? Oh, sorry, I thought it was like
I get every
Oh.
Chipotle at this guy's face, and this guy's like, reproduce this. And
Across the street is our Hilton College of Hotel and Restaurant Management. It's ranked top 10 in the nation. It's really good. Fun fact, during the Super Bowl, they actually recruited some of our HRM students, and the cool thing about the Super Bowl is once you start working for them, you don't stop. So every single year, they've been coming back and working for the Super Bowl. It's a great thing to put on your resume. You're getting a lot of experience. You're working with a lot of corporate heads. So yeah, that's a really cool thing about HRM. It's a fantastic school. I highly recommend looking into HRM if you're into that. Over there, that red building, it's kind of hard to see. That's the Welcome Center, and it welcomes you to the University of Houston. Your journey will start over there. The office on the left is the admissions office. So if you have any questions about your transcript, the application process, you would go over there. Next to the admissions office is the enrollment services office. So we have a couple different services there. We have the University Registrar, Student Business Center, scholarships and financial aid, and parking and transportation. So if you have any questions related to that, you would go to enrollment